What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be adding on to my sprinting system by showing you guys how to make a stamina system. As always, I will leave this stamina system in the description if you do not want to learn how to code it, but I strongly recommend that you stay and watch so you can learn to continue your development journey. So, with all that being said, let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so we're going to start off by getting the sprint system from my sprinting tutorial. This will be in the description of this video as well, but I highly recommend that you go back and you watch that just so you can kind of understand how everything works in it. Once you have this sprint system, we're going to make a GUI and start our GUI. Let's ignore GUI inset, and I'm just going to call this stamina GUI. And you can actually take this sprint system and you can drag it inside the stamina GUI. Now we're going to make a stamina bar. So let's add in a frame. I'm just going to call this stamina bar. And I'll have the anchor point be 0.5. I'll make the position something like 0.1 and 0.9 or 85, just to have it all the way down here. And then for the size, I'll have like 0.15 and like 0.02. And maybe a little bit longer, like 0.25. And also let's just push it out just so we can see it. And even move it down a little bit more. No, like up a little bit more. And a little bit more to out here. You know what? I'll make it just a little bit thicker. And I'll make this look good, you know? I'll set the background to be like dark gray. I'll even add like a UI stroke. And then inside the stamina bar, add in another frame. Have the size be 1, 0, 1, 0. And you can set the background color to whatever you want. I'm just gonna make it like orange. I think that's kind of a stamina color. Actually, I'll set it to be like blue. That seems like a stamina color to me. And I'm just gonna call this bar. So we have our stamina bar down here. All right, now I'm gonna go inside the sprint system script, and I'm gonna make some new variables here. I'll get a variable called moving. I'll have it called moving. Set it equal to false. Then I will have local stamina be equal to 100, and then local increment, I'll have this be equal to like 15. So you'll lose 15 stamina per second. That's how this will work. So now let's come down to the very bottom of our script. And let's say while task dot wait 0.1 do. Then let's do if moving is equal to true, then we can do stamina minus equals the increment divided by 10. And let's do if stamina is less than or equal to 0, then let's stop the sprinting. So let's just we can copy this and then paste it in here. And let's also set moving equal to false. Oh, make sure also add it right next to when you're setting sprinting equal to true. Let's also set moving equal to true, and then down here let's set moving equal to false. And right up here in this humanoid.running function, when we stop the sprint animation, let's set moving equal to false, and also when we play it, let's set moving equal to true. There we go. Also, let's put this in, let's say math.floor and then increment divided by 10. And then when we're not sprinting, then let's, rather than subtracting stamina, let's add stamina. Or let's say if stamina is less than 100, then let's do this. And let's say if we accidentally say we accidentally add a little bit too much, we go over 100. It'll say if stamina is greater than 100, then stamina will be equal to 100. And actually, what we can do to make this even like a little bit easier to understand is we can set a max stamina variable. I'll set that equal to 100. And if stamina is less than the max stamina, then if stamina is greater than max stamina, and then just stamina will be equal to max stamina. Okay. And then one last line of code, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I lied. We have to actually get the stamina bar. So GUI script.parent local stamina bar will be equal to GUI.stamina bar. And then what we can do is we can say stamina bar dot size will be equal to udem2.from scale max stamina divided by stamina, comma 1. And now I think this actually should work, so let's test it. So it's just walking, and then when I start sprinting, it somehow is the exact opposite. What the heck? You can just keep sprinting forever. That's really weird. Okay, I think I figured out the problem. So first thing we're gonna do is actually, let's not have this in a math.floor, because that doesn't really do anything. That actually kind of messes up what the increment is supposed to be. And this should actually be stamina divided by max stamina. Okay, cool. Now I should lose 15 stamina per second. And actually what I'll actually do is I'll add, even inside the stamina bar, is I'll actually add a little text label to show us how much stamina I have. So 100 out of 100. I'll make a bolt too. And then we're here. Let me get the local stamina amount, or stamina text, I guess. Equal to GUI.stamina bar dot oh wait, let me call this like stamina, I guess, dot stamina. There we go. And we can say stamina text dot text will be equal to the stamina dot and then the max stamina. Now this should show us like how much stamina I have in the numbers. And now if we test this should work. Boom. And when it reaches 0, I should stop sprinting. Yep. Yeah, and it's gradually bring the stamina back up, and there we go. And that is the stamina system all done. All right, that's gonna do it for this tutorial. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. It would also mean the world to me if you could like and subscribe, and also leave a comment of any like tutorials or any ideas that you have or something you'd like to see on my channel, and I just might do it. That is gonna do it for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.